Hello world, welcome to Rex Arthur TV. This is the Rex Arthur Show where we discuss LGBTQ issues with an LGBTQ approach in an LGBTQ plus planet. Welcome back. This is we have been having a long hiatus, what do you call a sabbatical since September due to technical issues. Yes, devices had problems and I couldn't get a device that soon. So finally, this year I managed to get a device, even despite being busy on Twitter and and blogging. I've been writing very many articles on my blog, Queering Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality, which we can leave you the links to go and see what we've been writing. So basically, I've been writing because that's the only way I've been managing to get time to be online. Yeah, but doing videos I couldn't do because of lack of a camera. Yes, a good camera. So finally, I managed to get that, and I'm back. Yes, so it's been a very good time. Yes, I have a church. We have released our film. Yes, the Kenyan Christian Queer. It's out there, and you are able. We'll also put the link for the church, and you can go and watch that link. Hopefully, with the still up, and the what do you call it? There's a trailer of the film that is there. Just Kenyan Christian Queer, the trailer. Yes, you can watch it, and you'll find me there. I play the keyboard at the church, and I'm very happy being there. It's a church of God. God lives with LGBTQ people. He lives with everybody and he loves everyone. And so I would encourage you to go and watch it for yourself. Okay, so today we want to discuss about COVID-19, which is also one of the reasons why I haven't been online. It has been a very tough time for very many people. Yes, ever since COVID-19 struck and the world, so it's it has been a tough time. Of course, the world is managing to get used to it, and we are even managing the whole cases, issues. They are reducing. The death rate is reducing. So that's a good news for the world. Yeah, not as many people are dying, yes, as it was in mid-April and May. So, and I was thinking to myself, I think it's the herd immunity that is now working. Very many people are positive. So the more positive cases, and then they're not dying, yes, the greater the herd immunity. So it could even be that COVID-19 could end this year. Yes, because of the herd immunity. Yes, because a virus is deadly when they are not. The positive COVID-19 would have been a disaster if all the positive cases had died. That's what happened with HIV. When HIV began, everyone who had HIV was dying immediately. And that was what you call that was a deadly virus. Yeah, very deadly pandemic. And it was so bad, when you read the history of HIV, America even banned travel to America until 2009. Yes, because they didn't understand, yes, what it was, and it could kill people. Yes. But now, thanks to medication, we have antiretroviral drugs that even reduce the virus to the point of undetectability and therefore untransmittability. Now, no one can transmit HIV, even if he engages in unsafe sex. So that's a very great victory. We thank science for doing that. And then also now we have PrEP, yes, which is prophylaxis, is pre-exposure prophylaxis, meaning before you're exposed to a situation that has HIV, you take PrEP. And so now when you take the PrEP, you can't get HIV no matter the HIV status of the person. Yes, because the PrEP is so effective. It is 92 to 99% effective. Yes, and all the cases that have been on PrEP, none of them has reported getting HIV. And in a case where one says he's got HIV, it's how he took the PrEP. Yes, he's not taking it very well. Yes, he's not consistent in taking PrEP. But as long as you're consistent in taking PrEP, you are safe from HIV. And then also, I've been discussing with HIV experts that what if you're now undetectable and you take PrEP? It could be another avenue for the scientists to look into. And I think if it can work, that will be good to keep your undetectability undetectable. You can also take PrEP. Yeah, so that's what's there. And then you also have PEP. That is, I forget the full term, but it's also a prophylaxis. Yes, it's a post. Yes, prophylaxis is after you've been exposed. Yes, and then now you take PEP so that you can, maybe the condom burst, maybe the person never told you their status. Yeah, so that's what HIV has gone through, and the death rate in HIV reduced for the first time. The last record was that 700,000 people died from HIV. In the past, from the beginning, as the pandemic was, or epidemic, but a pandemic, because HIV is all over the world, it was 1 million per year. Over 1 million people were dying. But now, with people taking ARVs for the past 10 years, they have reduced, and now finally it has reduced to the less than 1 million, and we are very happy. Oh my God, these days we are so happy because of science, and that's why we have the Queering Theology, Queering Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality channel and blog, where we discuss the importance of science in the life of human beings. And that's what has happened now with COVID-19. It's a repeat of HIV. It's a repeat of Ebola. You know, Ebola hasn't been dealt with. It's still a deadly disease. Yes. And when you get it, you die within a week. Yes. So Ebola has also been a problem. And they haven't really sorted, like the remdesivir, the one America uses to prevent or to maintain or treat COVID-19, was used in Congo and it didn't work. Yeah, so that's how Ebola is still a very deadly disease. So whenever it outbreaks, you'll find countries that surround mostly Congo, they have to shut their borders down. However, they made a vaccine recently, and they said the vaccine worked. That was, they tried it in Uganda and it worked. The Ebola vanished. Yes, so science is doing a lot of work, and even with COVID-19, science is doing a lot of work, and we thank them profusely. I've enjoyed this break because in this break I've learned many things about the world. Yes, and you'll only see this in my articles on the blog. Yes, how we have learned that, of course, the blog and life is a journey. Yes, you know, life is not, you don't arrive, you learn, you know, and I've learned so much, and I'm still learning much. And one thing I've learned about life, like right now with COVID-19, is our understanding of death. Many people don't understand death. You see, many people don't understand death, and when you die, they panic. Like especially the Western world, because they have left faith. Yes, they are not in faith in God. Yes, most of them are atheists. They can't understand death. You know, yeah, because for them, death, once you're dead, you just die. Yes, it's scary, and then they think you don't go to another world. You see, yes. Then now, for the religious people, when you die, and this is now what we've been seeing with COVID-19 in Africa. Yes, when you die, they'll say you go somewhere. Yes, but now if you're a Christian or a Muslim, But mostly a Christian, you will say that you'll go to hell if you've done bad, and if you've done good, you go to hell. So what has that done to the society? The society doesn't want to sin. Yes, you see, because they're scared that if I sin and then I die of COVID-19, God is going to take me to hell. You see, and it's a lie. It's not true. Yes, hell has not been proven that it exists. There's no proof that hell exists. The proof is there is an afterlife. Yes, that one exists. But what it is, no one knows. Yeah. So someone is saying me, but how would you say that there's an afterlife? Yes, how can you prove there's an afterlife? Your body remains, yes, but it is lifeless. So where did the life go? Yes, you see, yeah, when you die, you remain lifeless. Yes. So where is the life? They even say that it's a lifeless body. So meaning life left the body. Then now, someone would say, okay, if life has left the body, and what is life? It's oxygen. Let's give them oxygen. You'll give the body oxygen, it doesn't come up. Yes, so what is the problem? The problem is that it's not your lungs. Yes, they are not expiring and inspiring. Yes, that's why you die. Even if you put oxygen inside, as long as the lungs don't revive, yes, your body can come back to life. And then secondly, life, many people say, I remember I used to go to a church and they used to say that life is in the cell. Yeah. So if the cell is dead, the body will die. And all cells have oxygen and they need oxygen. And one of the blood cells, the cells that has the largest population in our body, yeah, there are populations. So one of the cells, the largest cell population in our body, one of them is the red blood cells, and they are full of oxygen. That's what you call hemoglobin. So if you have a blood sickness, you will die. Yes, because you don't have oxygen. Then now with COVID-19, it's the same. The virus goes and interrupts your respiratory system and killing the cells in the lungs. Yes, and these cells have oxygen, they have life. So when there's a large population of cell death in your body, you will die. Even if your brain remains intact. Your brain has cells. Cells are everywhere. We are cells. Yes, and the cells are acids. So now, and a virus is also a chemical. Yes, it's an acid, alkaline, it's mixed up. So when it enters your body, and it's a life form. A virus is a person. Did you know that a virus is a person? Yeah, it's a life form. It has life, and it starts living inside you. If you want to understand a virus, a parasite is an external life form that lives on its host. But a virus and bacteria, they are both, some of them like bacteria are external and internal, and a virus is an internal life form. So it lives inside its host. Yes, that's when a virus gets life. That's when COVID-19 has been very difficult. Every virus in the world is difficult to deal with. Bacteria are very easy to deal with because they are big. Yes, you can clean up. Sometimes you can see bacteria. When you look at bread, go and look at bread and moldy bread, that's bacteria and fungi. You can see them. Yes. But a virus is very small. Even thanks science that now we were able to see COVID-19. Yes, that's the electron microscope that made us see COVID-19, the coronavirus. It's that small, you can't see it. Yes, that's why it's even every day, every week, explanations they change. Yes, because of the size. Yes, you see, they don't know it. Yeah, they can only study it with the microscope. Then when you walk outside, your eyes are not microscopic. Yes, so you can't see the virus, but it's there. You see? Yes. You find it on surfaces. They say they're on surfaces. Just look at the surfaces next to you. Can you see COVID? You can't, but it could be there. Yes, it could be there. So you have to disinfect. Yes, look at your hands. Yeah. Let me show you. Yes, tell me that there's COVID. You see? Yes, there's no COVID. You're not seeing COVID there. But if you get a microscope, you will see bacteria, viruses. They are all on the hand. Yes. All of us, we live with bacteria everywhere. No matter how many times you wash your body, after you get out, bacteria jumps on you. Just look at this space I'm playing around with my hands. Do you see what I've done? Do you know there's matter in where I've put my hands like this? Yes, there's matter. And that includes viruses and bacteria. Yes, they live in space. The worst, therefore the best. Yes, the worst form of life is space. Yes, because it has tiny matter, tiny materials. Subatomic materials exist. Yeah, and we're going to discuss this more in the QSTPS channel because that's spirituality. That's the power of God. Yes, you know, it is the unseen supernatural powers and supernatural beings. They are in the subatomic world, below the subatomic world. Yes, they are made up of those things. Yes, it's madness to even discuss the afterlife. Yeah, but we'll do that in the QSTPS channel. Yes, now that we are back. So anyway, that's COVID-19. You see, yes, that's